Alright, here we are with the new game mode on the public test server. It's named Incursion, and it's basically about conquering or defending a base. And well, I quickly show you what this game mode is about, what's new, and I played 2 games on the PTS. If you want to see them in the full length, I'm gonna link them in the description, but this is more like a short video about my opinion and what this game mode is about. So the first thing you notice is the new loading screen. It looks like this. It's I think displaying a couple more informations, but still I would like to see at least the map and the spawn points. Something like that would be helpful, or at least like finally in this window it would really help to see the spawn points and like the main fighting grounds or the routes teams are usually taking. Something like that would help a lot, especially newer players really cannot tell what's going on with the map here right now. Maybe they recognize the map, but at least they don't really know in which direction they should go in the beginning and stuff like that. So what is Incursion about? Basically it's you have a base, each side has a base to be precise, and you have like these towers. You have 3 of these big towers that are like each of them is unique. This one is a radar tower, and you have a couple of normal defense towers with the auto aim and short ranged. You can destroy all the turrets, you can destroy all the towers, and you have 4 mobile field bases on each base. You can see them in here, and on the top you see if they are alive or if they are dead. The goal is to destroy everything on the enemy base, or to destroy all the enemy mechs and destroy more of the enemy base. There are energy fuel cell power plants in the middle of the map. This is one of them. They create these fuel cells. You can collect them. This one has none of the fuel cells active right now. Like I was searching for the second one. That one has well, has none as well. I don't know the reload time of these fuel cells on them, so might be a bit too long, but I was waiting here, looking and going back to the other one, and there was still no fuel cell. You need to grab them and then bring them back to the base and go for one of the towers, and then the tower is powered up for 2 minutes. The 3 types of the towers are one is a ECM tower basically, which is probably the worst one. Just creates ECM field from time to time. Another one is radar swipe tower or global UAV tower, whatever you want to call that. It's called radar. The radar tower is basically showing all the enemy mechs on the mini map. The downside is if an enemy mech has ECM or is under an allied ECM protected, then you cannot see them on the mini-map, so that might not be too useful as well. It's basically like the global UAV in CW, a bit less powerful I think, and again it's sometimes appearing in the 2 minutes the tower is powered up, so not always, which is probably the biggest downside. Good UAV near the enemy team is probably better than this tower. The third tower is a dropship tower. It's basically calling a dropship from time to time that hovers over the base and shoots his lasers with auto aim at the enemy. That might be the best tower, but the dropship is not always present. It's leaving and then coming back again and leaving and coming back and so on. That is, I think, the best tower, but you can destroy all the towers, and yeah, I think it's not worth to run in the middle of the map, gather the energy thing and going back to the base. It's probably better to just get in a good position, shoot the enemy, deal damage. I don't really see why you would power up the turrets or the towers at all. Like, a light job is to scout, and he can just do this by his own. He doesn't need a tower for that. And the towers are not powerful enough to waste that much time on them. The base seems to be destroyed quite easily. On this map it's even possible to snipe them from the pass. That's probably something that's going to be fixed before this goes live. I'm not sure how strong the base walls are. I think they are. It's possible to destroy them. Yeah, but it's more like if you get pushed back to your base, you cannot leave the base as you kind of get trapped in there with the walls. So yeah, I'm not really sure if the walls are actually helping your team defending the base or the enemy team by giving you less options to actually move and use the map as cover. That needs to be figured out, but it's definitely an option, as in CW the walls for the bases are more like good for the enemy and not so good for you. There might be too many elements on the minimap, at least for my taste. On the HUD on above there are like a lot of new symbols that look a little bit strange. I guess they just temporary solution and don't seem to be really HD graphics or something like that. But they are doing their job. You can see what's destroyed, you can see what's active or inactive. So I don't really have to complain about that. They could look a little bit better, but that's it. In general, I feel like I don't really see the reason for these towers at all. Like, it doesn't feel like you really need them or you really want them to power up. I honestly feel like it's probably better to not waste the time on using the energy stuff. And as they are in the middle of the map, it's probably that the side that is currently winning or progressing is controlling them. So it's maybe even weakening the weaker team and making the stronger team stronger. That needs to be figured out, but I think it's better to not power up the towers at all. A big downside is the base turrets. Like, you can see they are quite strong against lights here, and it's pretty much impossible for me to engage the base there on my own. A light lance could probably easily kill the base, or at least it wouldn't take too long, maybe if they have some nice DPS builds. But yeah, it's not really, I'm not really sure if it's worth it and how long it takes. That needs to be that needs to be seen. I feel like in general it's not really adding that much value right now. I wouldn't go as far as it's as bad as Escort, but at least I don't really see the reason for these auto-aim turrets and stuff like that. I mean, most mechs are too slow anyways to go back to the base, so it's probably if the enemy is pushing your base and you are too far away from your own base, then you need to go for the enemy base. And yeah, doing a split is probably not working. Can work, might work, not sure, but usually it's probably the best to get the map control and just kill the enemy max and give them no room or chance to go for your base. So the normal scouting is probably what could be really the key feature in this game mode, as you need to know where the enemy max are and where they want to move and so on. But yeah, I hope this covers more or less what this game mode is about, and well, I'm not really sure if it's going to be that much different from a pure skirmish, and if it's that good, but at least it's something new, so I think progress is always good, but I think like 3 more maps would be better than this game mode on like 10 maps. But that's my 2 cents, so enjoy the weekend, see you later.